Good morning, guys. Welcome to science class. Yesterday we talked about physical changes, which is a change just in the way matter looks. But remember that even the change, even matter suffer a change in the way they look. It's just a physical change because matter remains the same. Now, what are chemical changes? Chemical change is a change that occurs when particles that make up two or more substances are rearranged to form a new substance, like this. But not always. Chemical changes in matter produces a completely different kind of matter. And you saw in the video different changes. You saw a match. When we light a match, the match change color, smell, releases smoke because it's producing a new matter. Examples here: color change, bread, dough, baking. Before you put the dough inside the oven has a color. After the oven, okay, the dough was baked in the oven, has another color, has another consistency, becomes a little bit, becomes, the solid is different. So, and also change from white to brown. Smell, eggs rotting son huevos malos cuando se pudren. How is the smell? It's terrible, disgusting, smell bad. New matter created, wood burning. You burn the wood and then you change, the wood changes to ashes, cenizas. Gas created, like some of your examples. The videos you sent to me, baking soda added to vinegar creates carbon dioxide. And that's why, for example, a balloon inflate in the bottle because it's full of carbon dioxide. It's full of a gas. Heat or light created. Fireworks is a chemical change examples also. Burning chemicals create light and heat. Some chemical changes can yield a seriously yummy results, like this one we saw: flour, sugar, milk, and egg. With this combination, we have a cake. We have a different kind of matter, right? Now, let's check the evidence for a chemical change. Did that reactions give off or take heat? Is there a color change? Yeah, right? Is there any smell? Of course, smell delicious, okay? Smell delicious. This change can't be undone. Did it change into a new substance? Definitely. We have bread. We have a cake. See? Yes. Is there a color change? Yeah. Is there any smell? Yes. Were any gases released? Yes. In the video was explained that the gases, when the dough is in the oven, the gases released leave that little holes in the bread. Esa es la evidence, los pequeñitos o agujeritos que el pan tiene. It's because it was full of gas at that moment. Did change can't be undone? No. We cannot separate the ingredients back again. After we mix everything and create the dough, we cannot separate the egg. We know that a cake has maybe 2 or 3 eggs, depends on the amount of flour, but we cannot take off the egg from that mixture. It's impossible because everything is combined. So these changes cannot be undone? No. No. Now, physical change. Let's identify this. Physical or chemical? The first one, breaking a window. Physical change because even the little pieces of glass is still a glass. The second one, baking a cake. What do you think? Is physical or chemical? Chemical. Yes. Slicing bread. Look, this is a bread and Physical, yes. No, it's not chemical because it's just slice. Solo es partir, cutting, split one piece of bread. So this is bread and the piece is still bread. So that's what is physical. The next one, crushing a soda can.
Chemical change, chemical change, chemical change.
What is the new matter?
Chemical change.
What is the new matter?
Physical.
It's physical because it's just crushed. Solo la aplasté, but it's still a
A
can.
soda can is a physical change.
Physical, burning
Miss,
fire.
I have a
What about
question. What
burning
it
fire?
says burning fire?
Burning fire, yeah.
But
After
that
the
means
wood,
that you're burning the wood or the fire.
the wood, of course, because to have fire, you need fuel. You need something to burn. So what is it? Chemical. Crashing cars.
Physical.
Physical change.
Yes,
No.
after an accident, the car changed the way it looks, changed appearance. So it's physical. Rusting change.
Physical.
What means physical?
Physical.
But in here, a chemical change occurred. It's chemical. You know why? Because metal change is rusting. El metal se está oxidando. So that's a chemical reaction, chemical change. Chopping wood,
Physical.
physical, yes. Melting ice. What about melting ice?
Physical change.
Physical change, yes.
Miss,
Using batteries,
Chemical change.
chemical, yes.
change.
And the last one, exploding fireworks,
Physical change.
chemical change. Perfect job.
Miss.
Perfect job. Now, let's watch a second video. Let's watch a second video related
Miss.
the next.
Miss,
Yeah. Yes.
Me, do you know how I know that the thing that we do here, because I put attention.
You pay attention. Okay.
We need to pay attention and study to do the exam.
Okay. So now, how do forces affect motions, and how does energy affect motion? Forces. How do forces affect motion? Well, remember that a force is a push or pull on an object that can cause it to change motion. So an object that is on a place, that is not moving, you can change it just by kicking, just by pushing, or by pulling it. So you change that object into motion. Forces can cause objects to start moving,
Miss?
speed up, slow down, stop, or change direction. Do you have something to say related with the class?
No, when I go to the bathroom.
Quickly, please. Usted viene de recreo. No debería darle permiso, porque viene de recreo. So, as I said before, push or pull is force. That's force. What happened here? Force of gravity. Gravity, a force that pulls two objects over one another because of their mass. Okay, because of their mass. Forces of friction, inertia, the tendency of a moving object to stay in motion, or a resting object to stay at rest. I have here close to me, okay, the notebook, as simple as this. I put it on the table here. Okay, I put it on the table. The notebook is not moving, it's inertia. This object, my notebook, has inertia.
Because in the air the air has gravity.
No, but it's not moving. The thing is that inertia says the tendency of a moving object to stay in motion, or a resting object to stay at rest. So the object is not moving. What is the force this object has? Inertia. It's not moving. Has inertia in it. That's the force, okay? Inertia. But the object can start moving. And also is inertia. Friction. Friction is a force that slows the motion of moving object. Like the bicycle. When we press the brakes on a bicycle, or when we press the brake in the car, what happened? What happened? The cars and the bicycles slow down because the brakes, ¿cómo funcionan los frenos? El freno es una parte del carro. Si usted no presiona el freno, so it's separated from the wheel. Está separado de la llanta, pero cuando usted lo presiona, se acerca. Se acerca y entre más usted lo apriete, más aprieta y así el carro reduce velocidad o se detiene. The bicycles works exactly the same. So, and also that's how it works. That's what happened with a ball. If you are kicking a ball, you kick the ball with force. Yeah, but the amount of force you apply to the ball is going to finish. And in a moment, the ball is going to stop because of friction. ¿Con qué está frenando qué frena la pelota? El piso. Because the ball is rolling on the floor. So ahí hay fricción. And it will be a moment that the ball will stop. Now, let's watch this first video.